Starbucks, that company is hosting its annual shareholder meeting in Seattle, and Yahoo Finance's Julia LaRoche is there, and she has the CEO, Kevin Johnson, with her. Good morning to you both.
Hey, that's right, Alexis. This is the 27th annual meeting of shareholders, and it's a record breaker, 4,000 attendees, a lot of news to unpack. Kevin, let's start with Starbucks' new private equity investment. This is a $100 million cornerstone investment, the first of its kind. What's the story behind this?
Well, Julia, this has been a transformative year for Starbucks. You know, we just surpassed 30,000 stores around the world, serving 100 million customers a week. And key to Starbucks is continuing to accelerate the velocity of innovation. New ideas are really fuel for the future. And so we've been working on innovation internally, and with this Valor Siren Venture Fund, it's allowing us to tap into new ideas and innovation from early stage, growth stage companies outside of Starbucks, and we're very excited about that.
So you're talking about the future of retail. You have a tech background, and you serve 100 million customers a week. I'm sure you're getting a lot of different insights from customers. What are you seeing? How are you adapting in this ever-changing retail landscape?
Well, clearly, one of the big consumer behavior shifts that we've seen over the last decade has been driven by these mobile phones and the mobile devices, and it's around the need state of convenience. You know, customers want to be able to order their coffee and pick it up, or they now want Starbucks Delivers, where they can order and get it delivered. And so our loyalty program now is approaching 17 million active users in the United States. We've got 30 million digitally registered customers. So for retail, it's extending that brick and mortar experience to a digital mobile relationship is critical.
You just mentioned your loyalty program. I know you just made a big change to that. What was the reason behind that?
Well, you know, with 30,000 or 30 million digitally registered customers, nearly 17 million of them as active rewards customers, we've now enhanced our loyalty program. We've enhanced it so that when a customer joins the loyalty program, they immediately become gold status, which means they start earning stars immediately. And we've made it easier for customers to earn stars and redeem rewards earlier. So those were the enhancements we made.
Now, the U.S. business has stabilized when you look at the comp store sales. What was the reason behind that, and what makes you confident that that can be sustained?
Well, a big part of that is the work we've done to really elevate the customer experience. And a big part of that is the innovation we're doing around beverage. You know, just this last week, we introduced the Cloud Macchiato. The Macchiato platform for us is $1 billion platform, and here we innovated around a cold beverage with a wonderful cold foam. So it's really driven by keeping the experience fresh and relevant to our customers, inspiring to our partners, and that's leading to meaningful impact to our business.
You know, the other market that's so important to Starbucks is China, but now you all are seeing competition from an upstart called Luckin. They're looking at an IPO. How do you think about your competition? How do you stay ahead?
Well, first of all, the fact that the addressable market of coffee is such a large market and growing means that we are attracting a lot of new competitors. And we've always had competitors, but the fact that we're attracting new competitors is just reinforcing the size of the opportunity, especially in China. And so for us, we're staying very focused on what we do, and what we do well is create that Starbucks experience in our stores. We're now over 3,400 stores in China. We're opening a new store in China every 15 hours. We've accelerated our new store growth. And, you know, we're optimistic about the future. We're going to play the long game, and China will continue to be a very large and important market for us in addition to the U.S.
Where else are you finding growth, whether it's a market or a different kind of strategy when it comes to the store? Where are you finding growth?
Well, first of all, you know, we're in 78 markets around the world, and so we're seeing growth, you know, on a global basis. But in addition, we just entered into this global coffee alliance with Nestle. And so just this week, Nestle is now moving into 16 new markets with Starbucks coffee on the Nespresso and the Dolce Gusto platform. So we're seeing growth not only in our stores, but with our whole bean coffee as well as single serve coffee. And the partnership with Nestle is a phenomenal partnership, and that is one that's going to drive even more growth for us going forward.
Now, I do want to talk about Howard Schultz. He is so intertwined with the company and the culture, but he has distanced himself. He's possibly exploring a presidential run. How do you prepare for that scenario, and what kind of conversations do you have with partners should someone not agree with maybe his policies or politics when they come in the store?
Well, I just mentioned, you know, over the last 2 to 3 years, you know, Howard and I worked together to facilitate a very thoughtful and a very orderly transition you know, to our new model here at Starbucks. And Howard transitioned from the company completely, and he transitioned off the board last year. And so for me and for the Starbucks team, our job is to stay focused on the business of Starbucks. And so, and that's exactly what we do. You know, we don't get involved in national political campaigns, but we do focus on how we create a great experience in our stores each and every day for each and every customer. And by doing that, you know, we're showing that we can continue to grow the business. We can do it in a way that is authentic to Starbucks, and we're going to continue to take care of our partners and take care of our customers.
Well, speaking of your partners, it is a tight labor market. You all have 380,000 partners worldwide now. What are you doing that's different from your competition when it comes to attracting talent?
Well, you know, we've always been a company that invests in our partners, whether it is health care for part-time workers or our college achievement plan, where we now have over 12,000 Starbucks partners attending ASU and getting a college degree and graduating debt-free. So we always do the kinds of things to take care of those partners. And, you know, today we're announcing that for the second consecutive year here in the United States, we've achieved gender and race pay equity. And so it's about taking care of partners, creating opportunity, and creating equal opportunity for them. And by doing that, we attract great, great people who proudly wear the green apron.
Kevin Johnson, CEO of Starbucks, thank you so much.